So here's the deal. It was bound to happen that they were going to win something. Does it hurt that they beat us to it? Kinda. It hurts less when you take into consideration the fact that just 2 or 3 years ago, the head of Red Bull Global came over to the United States to tell us to our faces that the only purpose our team has is developing young talent. So when you look at the fact that they spent more on one player than our entire roster, bar one player maybe, it stings a little bit less. When you look at the fact that we're moving in the right direction, right? So I say that as somebody who has watched an entire offseason for New York Red Bull be 3 homegrown signings, and that's it, and some draft picks. Last year, we went out and made 12 signings, most of them either, utilizing the Red Bull system or going out to a high level Scottish team and taking some of their players. I feel we're moving in the right direction. So it hurts. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, oh man, I don't care at all, right? Nobody likes the fact that their rivals win a cup before them. On a completely separate note, it's still the second best title that you can win in America. We've had that conversation. I'll stand by that till the day I die. So, good on them. I am not super worried about. A lot of people are in here right now saying, oh, Red Bull are done for. We're not going to have any, support. Nobody's going to care about us. Nobody cared about us anyway, man. We barely fill out half our stadium. It doesn't matter. The real ones are going to stay. The real ones are all we need. I think it will be good for us. It might wake us up a little bit to be like, hey, we can't let this happen again. And at the end of the day, we can say all that we want about, their run. They probably got the easiest path through, considering that they played Atlanta, who was probably their best win up until MLS Cup, a New England team that didn't play in a month, and the Phillies USL team. So I'm not heartbroken because the MLS Cup is a crapshoot. Everybody knows that for this exact reason, right? If you look at the teams that they played, you literally played 2 teams that were half strength, and that they would have gotten demolished in regular season. So I'm not heartbroken by it. Congratulations to them. I am not happy for them, but I will give credit where credit's due. Valentin Castellanos balled out this year, and he basically single-handedly dragged them to MLS Cup, and good on him. Well done. But I'm not super heartbroken by it. And that is my little monologue, which will grow as you make comments that I need to yell at you for.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I can jump in here now. Leave it to an RBNY fan to make this final all about them, because this had
all right, we're gonna cut you off right there. We're gonna cut you off right there.
No. You had your monologue. I stayed quiet. Now it's my turn to
play in this final, and 95% of the tweets after the game were about us from the NYC fans. Don't say we made it about us. They made it about us. Stop.
I'm seeing tweets about Red Bull needing to sell the team. Like, this final has nothing to do with you. This final is about NYC and it's about Portland. But I still see all these tweets talking about how Red Bull are done for and Red Bull should just bin the entire team. Like, give it at least 24 hours before you start freaking out about this stuff. Like, I mean, you literally just mentioned about how you think this is the lesser trophy. You guys have won, in your eyes, the more valuable trophy multiple times at this point. So why do you care about this? I will always make the MLS Cup argument against you just because that's the trophy that we have, and I like seeing you get angry. But I wholly understand that, especially now with the single game playoff, it's totally just a competition of who's the hottest team. It's not clearly it's not the best. New England would have won it then. New England was far and away the best team the entire season, in which case they should have won MLS Cup. But NYCFC won it, who were not even in the picture for Supporter Shield. I mean, they were up and down a lot this season. So clearly MLS Cup is just a competition of who's the hottest team at the moment, which, and in this case, NYCFC was. I will say, I think it was fun to tease NYC about having an easy road to the MLS Cup. I don't think it's as easy as people are giving credit for. I understand that they had the walk game against Philly, essentially, which I will stand by the fact that I think a fully healthy Philly team absolutely takes them out. However, I understand New England didn't play for a month, but that is still the best team in the league by far this season. They still were able to beat them. It's not like New England were, like dropping tons of players through injuries and all that stuff. Like, they got it done against a fully healthy New England team. They got it done against Atlanta, who was a strong team to end the season. I understand Atlanta didn't show up in the playoffs, but they still got the job done. And then they played a Portland team who was red hot in the West. I don't know why Portland just didn't show up in the final, but they took them out fair and square. So I think they got lucky with Philly, but otherwise I think they got the job done against the teams that were at least decently strong. I'm not going to say they had the hardest route to get there, but I don't think that they should have this cup written off as like, oh, you just got lucky, like a lucky run. I think they deserved it. I think they earned it. Sean Johnson was really great during this playoffs as well. I mean, he won 2 penalty shootouts that you definitely like that. He's earned it. He's earned to win this title. And I agree that Tati definitely dragged this team to getting them to MLS Cup finals, like 100%. Tati really helped them out this season. And when he's sold, they're really going to feel that impact. I fully believe that. Yeah, I'll let you rebuttal whatever I had to say. You can go on your Red Bull rant again.
Honestly, there's not much. I want to make it very clear. I take nothing away from the game that they won yesterday. To go to Portland, who is the hottest team in the league, at home, in front of Timbers Army, take the lead, nearly hold on, then have strength and courage to stay strong and win in a penalty shootout. Brilliant. Brilliant. And I agree with you that a lot of fans are overhyping this as DEFCON. Is DEFCON 1 the worst one or DEFCON 5? I don't know which way it goes. Whichever one is the worst.
Whatever's the worst one.
Whichever one's the worst, that's where we're at in Red Bull world, which it's not. End of the day, it's not like we were gaining fans every year. It's not like we were selling stadiums out. It's not the end of the world. Okay? Now, what Red Bull now needs to do is show up. They need to show up and prove that they don't just care about money. And by doing that, and I would like to happily announce, Lewis Morgan has officially been traded from Inter Miami to the New York Red Bulls. So that is a direct Kyle Duncan replacement or a second striker replacement. They can use him in a lot of different ways. But it is a step in the right direction. I don't think you're seeing the ownership of 2018, 2019, 2020 who are just, oh yeah, let's just sign a bunch of homegrowns. If they turn out great, we'll buy them, and that's the price of MLS Cup anyway. These guys are in it to win it, and I'm dare I say excited to watch what this team becomes, because I think Struber's got a clear mindset of what he wants to do. The man was linked to the Man United assistant job before our Lord and Savior Chris Armas took it. He's got a clear and decisive idea. It's just, I'm damn near excited for it. That being said, you're right. This isn't about Red Bull. We've made it there because I'm a Red Bull fan and City won and whatever, but this is about City performing way above what they needed to do at the right time. So I give them credit. I give them all the credit in the world, because I think it's not easy. Because to be fair, you have to think about it. They went on the road 3 times and won. And I get that they might not have had the hardest trip to Philly. Going to New England, as you mentioned, they're still the best team in the league. That's not easy, no matter how many days they have off. Going to Portland is extremely difficult. It's there's a lot there that they need to be spoken for. Sean Johnson is a cult hero. What a legend to step into 2 penalty shootouts and be an absolute monster. Tati Castellanos always finds a way to put the ball in the back of the net. He just does. You cannot fault what the team did, no matter who their owners are, no matter who their players are, no matter the rivalry. They put up the fight that they needed to put up, plain and simple. So I give them that credit. What will be interesting is to see what their roster looks like next year. Tati's gone. If Tati doesn't get sold for $6 million plus, either the world's not watching or somebody broke the simulation, because he's got to go. He's too good. Likewise, I think James Sands might be on his way out. Sean Johnson, I think, stays. Your center backs are a year older. Do you have a backup in mind? You're going to probably buy down Maxi, and you're going to sell or not take back Matriza. So you're going to have DP spots to play with. So the roster shape is going to be very interesting, and that's a whole nother episode in and of itself. But I want to put it clear on the airwaves for people who have made it this far, because my guess is they might have clicked off after my rant. But if you made it this far, I want to make it clear. I give them credit for what they did. Because and here's the other thing, they went through injuries too, right? We can't even say that they were the healthiest team. They lost Tinnerholm and they lost Keaton Parks, 2 of their massive players. Alfredo Morales stepped up big time. Tavon Gray kind of stepped up big time. I'm still not sold on the guy, but MLS Gone Wild loves this guy. I'm not, but that's just me. But credit to them for fighting through adversity, for being a team instead of a bunch of individuals, and winning the first title in their history. Where they're going to put their banner is beyond me. I'm guessing over right field somewhere, but I don't know. I just had to get one more dig in there.
Yeah, you just drape it over the Lou Gehrig statue. Something like that.